When you think of Texas Tech versus Texas, the first thought to come to mind has got to be football. In 2008, one of the most iconic college football plays happened between Texas Tech and Texas. With 8 seconds left in the game, and number 7 Texas Tech down by 1 facing the number 1 team in the whole country, QB Graham Harrell completes this pass to Michael Crabtree. Everyone expects Crabtree to be shoved out of bounds, except Crabtree knows time is running out, and if he was shoved out of bounds, there is a slight chance that maybe there isn't enough time to get a field goal off. So, he sheds the tackle and proceeds to run it in for the touchdown, completing an unforgettable upset that goes down in college football history. I think this right here, though, has got to be the second best moment for Texas Tech versus Texas. First, what's the best way to win a game as a hitter in one single play? For me, clearly it's got to be a walk-off, but which type? I know y'all are thinking about a hit probably, but let's wait on that idea. What's a way to score a run without putting the ball in play? The easiest is probably a wild pitch, but these are more of a mistake on the pitcher and usually a quite boring way to end the game, as it doesn't feel like the winning team beat the other team. There have also been walk-off catcher interferences and walk-off balks, and while some of these can definitely be influenced by the offense, it's still either the pitcher or the catcher's mistake. And this is the segment where I would like to apologize for my team for balking away the game against the top team in our league. Look guys, I'm very, very sorry. I've been working on my pitching arsenal, I think I'm throwing faster now, and I now know not to balk because it is really, really bad. I'm very, very sorry. Anyway, I think the best way to walk off if you are a runner is to steal home. It's by far the most gutsiest way to win, and you will be hounded if you fail. On March 22nd, 2022, Texas Tech opened their 3-game set with Texas. Texas's offense had a pretty solid day, collecting 11 hits, including 3 by star first baseman Ivan Melendez. On average, the team usually scores around a run every 2 hits, which puts Texas at roughly 5.5 runs. On the other hand, Texas Tech has managed a measly 3 hits, meaning on average, they would be down 4 runs. Of course, you're saying, who cares about averages? To which I will respond with, yeah, who cares about averages? Because with 3 solo home runs, a walk, a stolen base, an error, and Melendez unable to clearly transfer this ball, Texas Tech puts up 4 runs. And as Texas stranded 10 runners throughout this game, they also scored 4 runs, meaning it's a tie game. This game went to extras, and in the bottom of the 10th inning, Kurt Wilson takes a full count walk. Kurt Wilson started off as a two-way player at Texas Tech, aka Shohei Ohtani, but unfortunately he hadn't played great seasons at either position. Eventually, he translated to becoming a position player, and eventually posted his best season this year as the Texas Tech starting shortstop. Texas pitcher Aaron Nixon checks on Kurt a lot, making sure he doesn't steal. Don't steal. Now, before we continue, I just want to say, well, yes, Kurt is going to have a good time, and yes, for Aaron, like Joe before him, it's unfortunately not going to be good. Aaron's story goes downhill up until even right now when this video is published, and truthfully I just wish that he has a resurgence because what's about to be told is a very, very tough fall. Nixon, just 1 year ago, had a 2.12 ERA and was named a perfect game freshman All-American as the closer on Texas as a true freshman. Now, well, you'll have to wait to see. We don't have to wait to see some progression in this game, as Nixon walks the next batter after Wilson. Then, after a sac bunt, Wilson reaches third as the possible winning run. Luckily, Nixon gets the next batter to swing over his slider before Dylan Carter steps up to the plate. Here, it becomes apparent that there's something wrong with the delivery of Aaron Nixon. You see, Nixon, after getting the sign, would look down into a rock, unaware of whatever is happening on the field. My guess is that he's doing it to avoid balking, but the issue is that it allows runners to get a good lead. And if you get a very good lead, you could, well, extend it. And extend it. And, well, you can steal home. I wondered how often does this happen, so I counted 185,720 MLB games all the way from 1915 until 2022. 29 of these games have ended with a walk-off steal of home. So according to probability, there's about a 0.016% chance of this happening. Not 0.016 probability, but 0.00016 probability. It's very rare, and MLB hasn't seen one in the regular season for 30 years. But hey, sometimes all you need is just a high baseball IQ and good timing to make it happen.